Hey, this is Phyllis. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the different types of kick pads for the bass drum. I have an Evans. I have another type of Evans. It's a different type. This is a little bit more like a fabric type of material. And this particular one is sort of like a much harder plastic type of material. I also have a double bass kick pad. This one's by Aquarian. It's also a really hard plastic type. These bass drum kick pads are to preserve the life of your bass drum heads, and they do an excellent job in preserving the life of your bass drum head. However, one problem I have found, and the reason that I do not use them, is because with our bass drum, each drummer is trying to get the lowest possible sound out of their drum. And like this Aquarian here with this hard plastic, I'm going to let you listen to it. And if you can hear, that's kind of a loud popping sound. Well, that's the exact kind of sound that you're going to get when your kick pedal is hitting up against this. Even though this is going to lay really smooth and secure against your bass drum head, it's still going to give it that hard plastic sound, and it'll completely change the sound of your bass drum. So this is one reason that I don't use the kick pad. Now, this particular one from Evans is made out of the exact same material as the one I just showed you by Aquarian, and it too is that harder plastic. And like I said, I don't really like that. And then Evans has this particular one. It feels more like a fabric, like maybe a clothing type of fabric, and it's a little bit more quieter. But it's still where this fabric has to have a certain type of product to hold this type of fabric together. It still has right much plastic on the back side, so it still gives it that a little bit harder plastic sound. And like I said, that will make your bass drum higher in pitch. And that's one of the reasons that I don't use them. I went ahead and took them off of my bass drums, because everybody just wants that lowest possible sound coming from their bass drum. So when you're going through many hours of frustration of trying to get your bass drum really sounding good, you may want to consider maybe taking these off or not using them at all. Like I said, they're really good in preserving the life of your drum head, but they're going to add that higher pitch sound to your bass drum. You may not want that. You may just be happier replacing those drum heads and getting a good sound, as opposed to using these, having a terrible sound, but never really having to replace your drum heads, but every 3 or 4 years or so. Okay, I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, let me know, and I hope you have a blessed day.